everyone, and welcome back. My name is Leah, and in today's video we're going to be doing all things in the laundry room, lots of cleaning and reorganizing to get this space ready for summer. The first thing I have to do this morning is let out my son's ducks and chickens, and we even have a couple of turkeys now. But this is normally what he takes care of, but he's actually traveling on this day with his dad. So it's up to me to let the ducks and chickens out today. And I have to say it is kind of fun to watch them leave their house every day. This is actually their new coop that we just finished for them. We converted an old shed on the farm and turned it into a coop for them. So they're still trying to get adjusted, but so far so good. For the most part, they're still laying their eggs in their old coop during the day as they're free ranging, but once we get the new nesting boxes in here, I hope that eventually they will start laying in their new house. But I did find a couple eggs scattered around from overnight. Some of you may remember my little lamb, Rosie, my bottle baby from last year. She is doing great, definitely much bigger from probably the last time you saw her here, but she's doing great and a great pet to have on the farm. Now onto my project for today, and that is our very messy and lived-in laundry room. This room is very small and it has a big job in our house. So it's our laundry room, but it also doubles as a mud room. And for now, it is where I am starting my little seeds for my garden. I just really didn't have a place to put them this year, so the laundry room it is. But as you see, everything is just really crowded. And since our weather is starting to warm a bit, I feel like I can go ahead and move my seeds out to the garage and also put away some of these winter coats and the excess amount of shoes we have laying in here. And then once I get all of that moved, I think I can give it a good cleaning and just really reset things in this space. You'll have to overlook my grow light situation. I definitely need to invest in some bigger ones because I'm having to constantly rotate my plants around just to keep them, equal lighting. But anyway, it works for now, and hopefully next year I'll have a better setup. And for reference, here is the other side of the room so you can see how everything is laid out. If you're interested in seeing like a full tour of the space when I have it all pretty and styled and all of that, I'll leave a link in my description box below of a video I did back in the fall, and you can see more details there. But for now, we're just going to focus on restoring some order in here and making it function once again. Speaking of bottle babies, we actually have 2 new bottle babies here on our farm, and I want to introduce you guys to Sean and Penelope. We are so excited to have them. Right now we have them a little space in our garage just so they can come in at night and be safe, and we're working on a place for them to be able to play outside during the day, but so excited to have these guys on our farm. Back in the laundry room, the first thing I want to tackle is clearing off this coat rack. It's just got way too much on it. A lot of these things are clothing items that we're really not even using now because, like I said, it has finally warmed up. So I'm going to take care of that, and then also clean off my drying rack here as well. I like to keep that as clean and open as possible so that it's actually available for us to hang clothes to dry. Since I've been using this space to start my seeds for the last couple of months, you can see it has gotten really, really dirty, and so I just need to spend a little extra time at giving this area a really nice scrub down. That includes the walls and also the floor, and just from misting my plants, it kind of splattered on the wall. There really wasn't any way to avoid it. I tried, but you can always wipe things up pretty easily if you choose like a satin finish paint, which is what I try to use all throughout our house, just for this very reason. You never know what kind of messes you're going to be trying to clean up. I had to temporarily move my Dyson vacuum over some just so I could allow room for the plant shelf, but now that the shelf is out of here, I can put it back where it goes, and it feels really nice to add a little more balance to this space. I was really starting to feel frustrated that the room was so crowded and it just wasn't working, so it feels so nice to get everything back where it's supposed to go. I also needed to complete a couple of loads of laundry on this day, so I thought I'd go ahead and get that started while I continue to work. Now I'm just going to spend a few minutes cleaning up a little bit of clutter and kind of reorganizing a little bit. I keep this basket here on our dryer sort of as a catch-all, so when we're coming in each day, we have sort of a drop zone to be able to lay things like our keys or spare change or just receipts or things we need to remember to take with us as we're leaving the next time. It also tends to be the place where hats go, and so I'm just spending a few minutes decluttering that area. I often get asked what I keep in my glass jars here in the laundry room. One of the jars has like a free and clear OxyClean. It's especially helpful when I'm washing things like farm clothes or white tennis shoes. It really comes in handy. And the second jar is where I keep our Epsom salts, which is what I use as like a natural fabric softener. So it works really well. I just toss in a scoop with each load, and it does a good job of softening our laundry naturally. So that's what I keep in my jars, and both of those things have been a huge help in my laundry routine. The baskets above our drying rack used to have all of our like winter gloves and hats and things like that, but it just became too hard to get them down every time we needed to get something out of them. So now I'm just using them to store extra cleaning supplies. I have my extra vacuum attachments in one, clothespins in another, and then the first basket has the things that I used to use to dust our blinds, which we no longer have. So I may be able to get rid of some of that, but as you see, I have a lot of extra space in those baskets, which is something I love, is having extra space to store things when I need to. It also feels really good to bring my hamper back out. This is another thing I had to store away as we were using the space to start our seeds, but it's really nice to have the 3 separate compartments. Now all I need to do is find some labels to attach, because when I did that before, I found that my family did a great job of throwing their laundry in the right compartment. So I definitely need to add that back in. While our laundry room is definitely far from being magazine worthy, it most definitely works for our family and functions well for us. By creating different zones for different purposes, we've really found a way to streamline the space and make it extra functional for our family. Things like hooks for our jackets, a designated rug for shoes, being able to hang my cleaning supplies so they're easy to reach, and also having some hooks there for the kids to hang their school things. All of those small things add up and make a really big difference in the way this room functions for us day to day. As I wrap up this video, I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me today and watching as I work on our laundry room, restore some order. It's just amazing how much better this space feels just with a little bit of time reorganizing and doing some cleaning and some decluttering, of course. But I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some motivation and encouragement for tackling projects in your own home. And I would love to know what you're working on. This is such a busy time of year for everyone. We all have different projects, so let me know what you're working on, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.